A lot of people have been asking me to comment on a certain situation, drama, I guess you could say, involving my personal life that came out from yesterday. Given the things that have been said about me in public and made up about me in public, I figured it was only right that I do offer a statement, although I didn't plan on doing that at first. But yesterday it was revealed that Matthew Vickers, the grandfather of my son Alexander, allegedly has almost $500,000 in debt and is having his house foreclosed on, according to court records posted online. Not only that, he and his wife are dissolving their marriage according to those same court records. Again, allegations. Most of you would expect me to come out and gloat about this, given the ways in which I've been attacked by Vickers for almost 4 years now, and the gloating his entire family has done against me. However, I'm going to resist that urge. Instead, I want to tell you some facts now that people are hopefully listening. No, I am not bankrupt. That is a lie put out by another party who has dedicated himself to trying to ruin my life. As you have seen with Vickers, if there is a bankruptcy, even an attempted one, there would be a record of it. That being said, I have certainly had to cut costs as of late, all while redoubling my efforts and my work. I feel like many Americans have had to do the same. However, only a small portion of people understand what it is really like to have lived through a similar hell as me, and it's not over by a long shot. I've been subjected to years of continuous lawfare by Matthew Vickers. Even to this day, there's a defamation claim in the California courts, a specious one, in my opinion, and it includes 50 unnamed John Does, Anons, if you will. I've had to spend thousands of dollars on defending myself against this constant lawfare, on top of the thousands of dollars I've had to spend on child support for Alexander. This was all towards the Vickers family's stated goal of keeping me out of my son's life. Many men have suffered through the same. This is not a unique situation, although my particular situation is, but only that male portion of the population truly knows what it's like to be subjugated in such a way. Others have taken this playbook as well and have been running it simultaneously with Vickers. It would have been easier to never sign up for the abuse in the first place when it comes to my son. There's no doubt about that. But I pushed for the right to see him. I hired an attorney to make sure it happened, the whole 9 yards. Many people have called this a boneheaded move. Perhaps it was, if the goal was personal advancement. That was never the goal, though. I simply wanted to be involved in my son's life, be able to see him, have him know me, have some sense of me. That's how I was brought up. Never give up on your family. The idea of giving up on any children of mine was ingrained in me as just the worst thing you could do in life. After my mother died, I tried to think of what she would want me to do. She was my rock. She was my biggest counselor, my biggest supporter, really in a lot of ways, my best friend. I believed I was doing the right thing by signing up for this. I had the support of others close to me in this endeavor, or so I thought so at the time. Now it's just me fighting all this and the other situation. I do not know how things will go, but I know that I love my son and want what's best for him. Going personal, even after proven lies from the Vickers camp just 1 month ago threatened to torpedo my life yet again, is not in Alexander's best interest. I'm also not blameless in every regard. I don't want people to think that. That's not the case. I've taken the bait time and time again and fired off my own shots. That was very stupid. I can't deny that. I have rededicated my life to sobriety, and I'm doing everything I can to make the best of the years I have left on this earth. The time for vitriol and invective towards those involved in my personal affairs has come to an end. It never should have begun in the first place, and I never wanted it to, and have tried to stop it many times. However, I did make things worse in my own way, and for that I apologize. I wish Ariana and Faith the best as they navigate this new set of circumstances. Even to Matthew Vickers, I hope he finds some kind of solace and happiness. I know what it's like to have a deluge of people comb through every aspect of your personal life. Fan fiction and lies are a part of that as well. It's a nasty business, as I always say. But the real focus of attention should be on my son, Alexander. I want him to have a good life. The time I've spent with him, which hasn't been much, unfortunately, have been some of the best moments of my life. He really is such an amazing kid. Bright, funny, intelligent, handsome young lad. I hope that when he looks back at how the adults in his life acted during this period, and that includes me, that he will not judge us so harshly. For we are all only human, and humans make mistakes. Alexander was not a mistake, though. He is a blessing, a true blessing. I love him very much, and I pray for his safety and prosperity every single day. I hope the Vickers family comes out of all this in a good way as well, because that is what is best for Alexander. Do not attack them on my behalf. This is not me harassing them or wishing more hate for them than they already have. I have sworn off the path of revenge towards those in my personal life, and I meant what I said to Ariana Vickers in private. I want what is best for my son, and I do not want this cycle to continue. I love you, Alexander, Xander, and I always will.